See the snow there? Look at this. Already dumping snow out in central Texas. Lloyd Overcash sending us these pictures from Junction, Texas. David Paul,
Yeah.
I know it's going to get cold. Will it look anything like that here?
Yeah, I think it is going
Yikes.
to. And it may be worse here because I think we may have ice in the morning Monday and then sleet and snow on top of that, which makes even surface roads, not just the bridges and overpasses, impossible to drive on. This evening, cloudy, cold, rainy. Saturday and Sunday, we may see a light winter mix, especially north of I-10 over the weekend. It should be very light. I'm not overly concerned about that, but we'll be watching it. Travel may be impacted in northern counties on Sunday. And then it's Monday we get this high impact winter storm rolling in. Just to set your bearings. So here's tomorrow, 30s and low 40s, cold, but mostly just cloudy tomorrow. 20% chance for a little frozen mix north of I-10 on Saturday. 20% chance on Sunday, again 30s all day Sunday. The bottom in temperatures really falls out Sunday night. We drop below freezing after midnight Sunday, and then Monday in the 20s with our winter storm. Tuesday morning is the coldest morning. We're forecasting 12. That's for the immediate Houston area. Single digits north of Spring Creek, up in Montgomery County, Walker County. I think likely up there to see single digits. Tuesday morning, we stay at or below freezing. Wednesday, we get another chance for rain and snow. Thursday, we get another chance for morning snow. Just amazing. So Monday, widespread power outages are possible if we do get or start out with freezing rain. That weighs down power lines and tree limbs and they can snap and knock out the power. Tree branches down, icy roads, it could be impossible to travel here on Monday. That's why I'm saying if you have to be somewhere on Monday, you need to be there Sunday night because you will not be able to drive there most likely on Monday. This is lovely. It's 39 degrees. There's a thunderstorm. We've got a north wind at 15. That is a very unusual day indeed for Houston and southeast Texas. Tomball 38, Conroe 38, Hobbies at 41, Bushes 39. It's freezing in College Station where they've kind of been off and on out of some freezing drizzle and sleet and rain. But the real impacts today have been and continue to be in central Texas and north Texas with winter storm watches, winter weather advisories, and winter storm warnings in here. It's all rain southeast Texas, Houston at 39 now, but Austin dropping to near freezing, Tyler's below freezing. That's where your transition zone is right now from rain to freezing rain and sleet. And there's your thunderstorm rumbling through the south side of Harris County right into Pasadena, League City, Alvin, Baytown. It's moving in your direction. It's not severe. While that's going on, there's a little bit of light freezing drizzle and sleet from Bryan to Rockdale and back over towards central Texas. We go into tonight, 9 o'clock, rain, cold, upper 30s, low 40s, perhaps Brennan and College Station, a sleet pellet. I'm not overly concerned about that. It should be light. Friday, 6 a.m., mainly just cold. We could see a stray sleet pellet Friday afternoon, but I think mostly, for the most part, it's just going to be cold and breezy and cloudy in the upper 30s and low 40s all day. Again, here's Texas on Friday. We get a break. Saturday, a little impulse comes in. There could be a few light cold raindrops, could be a sleet pellet. Sunday, we may see a few little impacts north of Houston. But then it's going into Monday morning that our storm rolls in. This is when we could see ice transition to sleet and snow. It's snow in Dallas. They will see several inches of snow in Dallas. This is Monday afternoon. Still icy and sleety and maybe turning over to snow here. And in fact, the European model is much more bullish on this being almost all snow. And if it's all snow, that would be lucky for us. That's much easier to deal with than freezing rain and sleet. But look at the potential snow totals. 3.5 inches in Sugar Land, Conroe more than 4 inches, Anahuac 2 inches, Huntsville almost 5 inches. This is during the day on Monday. It's just one more ingredient. Could just end up being mostly snow as we head into this winter weather Monday that's facing us. And then the cold air. Look at the sprawling Arctic air mass that continues to head south. And that's why today is only the beginning of our cold Arctic outbreak. 30s and 40s tomorrow, 30s and 40s Saturday, 30s Sunday, and then below freezing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And we don't get above freezing until Wednesday afternoon. We've done lots of stories about protecting plants and people and pipes and pets, and pay attention to all of that as we move forward. We'll keep you posted on how to prepare for this.
Thank you, David. A lot better to deal with the snow than the ice. As we get ready for the deep freeze, we have you covered on air, online, and on the KHU 11 app. And you can keep an eye on the forecast there in the weather section, and we'll send you alerts with any important updates.